but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right.
Thank you for joining us here at the CALS 2021 in-person graduation ceremony. It's nice to hear that. It's been a little while since we've had one of these, so thank you for being here and joining us today. On behalf of the staff, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everybody. My name is Mr. Sanchez. I'm the principal. It's my first year here. It's nice to see a lot of you for the first time in person. Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación del año 2020-21 de CALS Middle School. Bienvenidos, ya es un buen tiempo que no hacemos esto, casi 2 años. Les agradecemos que están aquí con nosotros celebrando a estos alumnos y todos sus logros. Así que muchas gracias por estar aquí y vamos a empezar. All right. So, just a few words, graduates, before we get going. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit. So it's been an unusual year this year. We'd like to share a moment for you to reflect and think about this last year and what you've been through. So last year about this time, you were at home, going through 3/4 of your year, and then everything shut down, and we were all stuck at home. But guess what? 2021 was a historical moment in your lives and in the world. So it's definitely a year you're going to remember. If you look back, you got to go through some riots, protests, social change, a presidential race that I think some of us already want to forget about, wildfires, masks, distance learning, lockdowns, some loss, and many, many other things that we all went through personally. So that in itself is an accomplishment, and having you here is definitely one of the great highlights of this year. So the world's definitely a different place as we're prepared to put it in your hands. So we know that we watch a lot of movies, and I don't think anyone here believes a superhero is going to come and save us. We leave that in your hands. So we entrust you with everything from now on as you become adults to change and shape this world and make it a better place for us. And we're very excited to do so with this class. So congratulations. So this year has definitely been a team effort. Parents, staff, teachers, students, anyone who's connected with our students for schooling this year has been part of the team. So it has definitely been a community effort. And so we'll have all of us up here share and celebrate you today. Okay? Bueno, este año ha sido muy diferente. Hemos todos participado en la educación de ellos este año. Si estuvieron en casa, los hermanos, la familia, los maestros, a todos los que conectaron con ellos fueron parte de su educación este año. Así que es un año muy especial y lo vamos a celebrar como un equipo. Y me da un placer presentarles al señor Chavarría, que va a decir unas cosas sobre esta clase especial. So Mr. Chavarría will now come up and share some special words about this class. He's a little shy, so let's give him a hand and get him up here.
Good afternoon, students, parents, faculty, and distinguished guests. It is a blessing and a great honor to be here today celebrating our class of 2021. Students, congratulations on completing your educational journey so far. It was a rough year, full of challenges and obstacles, especially when you had to be seated for 6 or plus hours on a computer. But your commitment allowed you to be here today, graduating from CALS Middle School. This year filled you with many different emotions, which made each one of you stronger and capable of overcoming any obstacles. I admire you for standing strong with your family, with your friends, and with your community in such a difficult year, and remaining committed to your education and working toward your dreams. In a few months, you will start a new chapter and enter high school. In the coming years, you will need passion and desire from the heart to graduate from high school with outstanding grades as you continue to chase your educational dreams. Today, I invite each one of you to picture yourself at a college or university of your dreams and coming back to uplift your community, because your community needs you more than ever. You're the change this world needs. And remember something, sí se puede, yes you can. And that phrase had a lot to do with me, because I was a migrant student, and it always resounded on my head, sí se puede, and yes you can for you. Hopefully that stays with you forever. Thank you. Now we'll take some time to celebrate some of the great accomplishments of our class. I'm going to be representing today Brown, which is my cohort, advisory cohort. Many different memories that we have together. Even though it was online, I had the honor to meet many of them in 7th grade or 6th grade. We used to play soccer right on this side. Many of them. And it was our time during lunchtime. Even though we don't have a field, that was our moment, our best moment to connect. And those memories will stay with me and with them, hopefully forever. I want to take time it is a great pleasure we present the first distinction of the day, the honor of the salutatorian. The salutatorian is recognized by having the highest GPA in the cohort and second to the valedictorian. The GPA is calculated by a student's cumulative GPA from 6th grade to 8th grade, first semester. This year, CALS Middle School is proud to bestow this honor to Josefa Ramirez. Please come up, please. Now Josefa will address to her class.
My name is Josefa Ramirez. Firstly, I would like to say that I can't believe how far my classmates and I have made it. In the fall, we will all begin our journey into high school, and we are more than prepared to begin the new school year. From the 2 years I have been here at CALS, it has just been an amazing and fun experience. I've had supportive teachers, staff, friends around me. The teachers are always very encouraging and patient with many of us, including myself. The friends I have met here have been very kind as well. They have made me who I am today. Because of them, I have grown emotionally and mentally in many great ways. They were there to encourage me to reach another level. In saying this, I would like to extend my appreciation and thank everyone who is here today. As we grow up and go into the future, I hope that every one of us can get really far and accomplish what we want to do in life. As we look into the future, I know that I'm going to try my best to get through high school, although it may be hard, and hope it can help overcome the fear in me and bring out what I have inside me. I wish the same for all of you, class of 2021. I know we will all go far in life and do what we've dreamed of. We have come this far, but I know we didn't do it alone. We did it with the encouragement of the teachers and staff. We had many people around that we can count on and to get help from. I would like to take this time to thank them for what they've done and how far they got us to go. I would like to thank my parents and the parents and families for never letting their child give up and letting them know that they are not alone. We are now going into high school at this moment, and this is where it really counts. Keep pushing us forward. Continue to tell us to work hard and be lifelong learners. Never leave our side and always encourage us to do what we want to do. Lastly, I would like to take time to thank my parents. They have been here. They have made me who I am, and they have always been there for me. They told me to study, and I did. They told me to never give up. I didn't. They told me to work hard and focus, and I did. Because of their expectations, appreciation, and love for me, I am here today, like every one of us. I will end with one recommendation to the class of 2021. Enjoy your time, try your best, and never give up, because once we're in high school, it's where our future begins. Congratulations once again to the class of 2021.
Our second award of the day is the Spirit Award. The Spirit Award is honored best to open a scholar who embodies the spirit of perseverance. They overcome obstacles and never accept no as an answer. No obstacle is ever too big for them to surpass, and they always stay positive on their journey. This year, we bestow the honor on Yul Patel. Ileana Cruz Parra first.
Good afternoon, peers, parents, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. My name is Ileana Cruz Parra, and my time here at PUC CALS Middle School has been a journey. I have made friendships with people that have made my experience here enjoyable each day. And not just them, the teachers here have made my middle school experience enjoyable and made me look forward to their classes. When I first got here at CALS, I struggled a little bit more. But because of the teachers, I have gone up to being one of the top students in my classes. Although the school staff may not always be told how much they are appreciated, I want you to know that you're a big help, especially through this time with COVID and the online school. And in the future, even though I am not sure what I'll do yet, I will make sure to use what I've been taught here to improve myself even further and to make sure my life will be as successful as it was here. Finally, I'll be thanking a few people that have impacted on my success. The teachers, Mr. Zepeda, Mr. Garza, Mr. Chavarria, Ms. Reyes, Mr. McMillan, and Ms. Reef. A mixture of cool, fun, thorough, enthusiastic, and great teachers with lots of potential. I also want to thank my uncle for always helping me with schoolwork, especially math, and trying to convince me to go out to fun places. Lastly, the person I am grateful for the most, my tia, who is the most important person in my life and my ideal mother figure. Thank you for taking me under your wing and blessing me with a new life, one that is full of joy, care, and fun. We still might have disagreements, but know that I still and always will love you. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021. We made it.
For this award, we had two recipients, and that's why I kind of made a mistake. Both of them has embodied this award, and we were like debating if it was just one, but no, we decided to give it to both of them. Our second recipient for the Spirit Award is Yul Patel.
Good afternoon, students, parents, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. My name is Joel. I am honored to be standing here representing the graduating class of 2021. On behalf of graduates, I would like to thank you for joining us on this favorable occasion. This year was very unique and full of memories and honestly kinda crazy. We were timid 8th graders who were lucky to find our way through Zoom. Before I end my speech with a thank you, I wrote a small poem that summarizes our year. We had online classes wearing headphones, solving equations on our own, seeing friends only over the phone, but in reality, we were all alone. Teachers were ready to teach, asking questions each by each, some in tired of speech and others in thoughts of going to the beach. Online classes were really fun, better than classes in hot sun. You will be really stunned if in reality, online classes were none. Studying at CALS was my most memorable experience because there is something wonderful about this school. CALS is a small school with a big heart. There is something amazing about the teachers and staff. I would like to thank the parents who supported their child in every single moment. I congratulate every 8th grader graduating today. We have crossed the bridge of middle school. Now off to high school we go. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Thank you. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021.
Congratulations, ladies, and that's a small sample of how wonderful and how great our students are. So thank you very much. And one small hiccup, can we have our salutatorian please come back up? We have a little something for her. So Josefa, can you come back up, please? She gets this medal as salutatorian, and we want to make sure that she receives it in front of all of you. Good job. She earned that. Congratulations. Like I mentioned before, it is my first year, and I've had a little taste of how wonderful this community is and our students and our families. And my partner in crime here, Ms. Poot, has had the pleasure of being here for the last 3 years. So she came in with this class as a 6th grader, I think, too, right? She was in 6th grade. She grew up a little quick. But she, I think, is the ideal person to share some thoughts on this amazing class. And she will in a second, as soon as I translate. So we're going to let her have the mic. Como les dije, es mi placer ser el director aquí el primer año. Me encanta esta comunidad, lo que representa, nuestros alumnos, su energía, la inteligencia, la personalidad entera de esta clase. Pero aquí mi compañera, la señorita Jennifer Poot, ha tenido el placer de conocerlos ya por 3 años. Ella entró su primer año cuando ellos empezaron el 6º, así que le pedí que compartiera unas palabras sobre esta clase muy especial y les presento a la señorita Jennifer Poot.
Just like Mr. Sanchez has said, this is my 3rd year at CALS Middle School, and this is the first class that has walked alongside me these past 3 years. Yes, I used to teach science in 7th and then stepped out of the classroom. So I have the fortunate enough to see all of them enter and exit now as 8th graders. And I've always believed that this class, and specifically Brown cohort, has just an incredible spirit. They are the ones who have the valedictorian in their cohort. They are the ones that have 2 salutatorians because of just the camaraderie that they have amongst each other. This morning, and just even walking in before our ceremony, we even have a scholar stay behind and just ensure those students who have never seen our campus are able to know where they go next. And that says a lot. It is sometimes when we enter in our future steps that not everyone opens the door, but you have always opened the door to each other. And the one skill that I see through and through in these most interesting times is the fact that they had to pick up communication skills. They had to know how to communicate out, even when they didn't know what the tech support number was, or how this funky platform called Schoology had all these little nuances to pick up. That is not easy to do even as us adults. Yes, the teachers also had to learn along the way because every platform, every idea is not always thought out the same way. But the individuals who are here and sitting in this cohort deserve nothing but recognition for taking that challenge and embracing it. So, como había dicho, este es el primer grupo que han entrado conmigo los 3 años. He entrado como maestra de ciencias en 7º. Ellos son los que empezaron conmigo y ahora van a terminar su carrera aquí en middle school y seguir en la secundaria. Y como ha dicho Mr. Sánchez y Mr. Chavarría, este es el grupo que tiene el más alto calificación y de aceptar todo lo nuevo con Josefa y los 2 estudiantes que están recibiendo el honor que se le da a las escuelas de PUC. que es the Spirit Award. Y también lo más importante es cómo comunicarse con nosotros. Es difícil conseguir a veces la información la primera vez. Cómo saber cuando hay dificultades, cómo comunicarse con nosotros y con ustedes. Cada día es algo diferente. Mi pensamiento quizás no es lo mismo de alguien más, pero tengo que abrir la puerta y seguir adelante. Y este grupo es el que ha hecho ese esfuerzo. Y para pensar que en 12 años de escuela se aprende toda esa comunicación y lo esperamos a cuando salen de la secundaria. Y ellos lo tuvieron que hacer en un año. So the most important thing, and I have to shout out Ms. Reyes, it is not easy to communicate, and sometimes there's some formality. They have picked up how to create an email formally and then be able to send it out. And that's a skill sometimes we take on at high school because it's something we're going to need in the next steps after high school. But no, they embraced it and they took it on. Una de las cosas que tuvieron que aprender con Ms. Reyes es cómo escribir un correo electrónico. Y eso es algo que se aprende en la secundaria porque es algo necesario en el próximo año que siguen. Pero con ellos lo tuvieron que aprender hoy, este año. Y eso es algo que se aprendió, que no se va a dar en una calificación o en otros lugares. Eso es lo más importante de este grupo y este año. So, it only gives me the honor, again, to give the valedictorian to Josefa, who has demonstrated all those skills. Families, thank you for just embracing that communication. We really appreciate the commitment and the support for this year. So, le otorgamos a Josefa la calificación, el valedictorian como la calificación más alta por el esfuerzo, pero también apoyamos y gracias por el apoyo, padres, de comunicar eso con nosotros, apoyarnos en eso este año específicamente. So, I went a little bit out of order. My job is to congratulate Josefa, but Josefa, thank you so much. Our Jewel and our Spirit Awards, Elena, if you guys can stand up one last time and face the audience. It is my honor to give the academic awards to these three wonderful scholars. Scholars, if we can just turn. Parents, me da el orgullo de dar las tres calificaciones más altas por académico y por espíritu. Si por favor me ayudan, scholars, if you can help me give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. Scholars, you may sit. Y otra vez, muchas gracias por escucharme. Thank you for just helping us out. It was a pleasure to enjoy this class, and specifically Brown. Thank you once again.
Now we'll be presenting the Presidential Award. It was founded in 1983. The President's Education Award Program honors graduates, elementary and middle and high school students for their achievement and hard work. The program has provided individual recognition from the President and the U.S. Secretary of Education to those students whose outstanding effort have embedded them to meet the challenging standards of the excellence. Students with a GPA of 3.0 to 3.49 receive the Silver Seal recognition. Students with a 3.5 to a 4.0 receive the Gold Seal Presidential Certificate. Please join us in recognizing our recipients for this year. El Award del Presidente fue fundado en el año 1983. El programa Premios de Educación de Presidente rinde homenaje a los estudiantes de primaria, secundaria y preparatoria que se gradúan por los logros y su arduo trabajo. El programa ha brindado un reconocimiento individual por parte del presidente y del Secretario de Educación de los Estados Unidos a aquellos estudiantes cuyos esfuerzos sobresalientes les han permitido cumplir con los desafiantes estándares de excelencia. Los estudiantes con un GPA de 3.0 a 3.49 reciben el reconocimiento del sello de plata. Los estudiantes con un GPA de 3.5 a 4.0 reciben el certificado presidencial del sello de oro. Únanse a nosotros para reconocer a nuestros estudiantes de este año. En esta clase vamos a reconocer a los que reciben el Silver Medal. Va a ser Sofía González. Démosle un grande aplauso a Sofía González. Un grande aplauso para Jacqueline Benito. Un grande aplauso para Israel Lomeli. Un gran aplauso para Alexander Zacarías. Un gran aplauso para Juan Antonio Chávez. Y un gran aplauso para Aldo Santiago. Y una vez más les pido que les demos un grande aplauso a esos estudiantes que recibieron el Silver Seal. Y ahora vamos a nombrar a los estudiantes que recibieron el sello de oro. Now we'll be calling the students that received the gold seal. De esta clase tenemos el honor en presentarles a Josefa Ramírez. Por favor, un grande aplauso. Un gran aplauso para Auriana Arce. Un gran aplauso para Iliana Cruz Parra. Un gran aplauso para Brandon Hernández. Y un gran aplauso para Dalaila Torres. And again, thank you every single student for all the hard work that you have put on all the school year. Online classes, they were rough, but you all made it through this. So thank you a lot to each one of you.
Thank you, Mr. Chavarria. Thank you, students, and thank you, families. As you can see, we have amazing students. They will have their sash, their gold rope. That's a presidential pin in there that they receive in addition to the certificate. But as you notice, they also have a medal with the white ribbon. That is the honor roll medal here at school, which we honor them here at school when they make honor roll, and that's what that represents. Les reciben un lazo dorado o plateado para representar el certificado o el sello dorado o plateado del presidente, pero en adición ven que tiene una medalla con un listón blanco. Esa es la medalla que representa aquí la lista de honor de la escuela también, así que por eso recibieron esa medalla. Pero ahora también nada de esto es posible sin unas personas en casas, la familia, la persona que nos cuida todos los días, que nos levanta cuando no queremos ir a la escuela, es ustedes padres, sean tías, tíos, abuelos, papás, todos somos, cuando tenemos pequeños en casa, padres, y sin esto no es posible. Así que este día es tanto de ellos como de ustedes. So this day does not happen. They're not here. They're not being successful. They're not being honored if you're not there for them. It'd be you live with your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your parents. You're the linchpin in this thing. It's you that makes it happen, that gets them up in the morning, that makes sure that have what they need, and when they fall apart, you're there for them too. So what I'm going to ask is that graduates, you please stand up. I need you all to stand up, please. Turn around and look at your family and your parents, and give them a round of applause for everything they do for you. Thank you very much. You may turn back around. Now, when you get home, don't forget about that today. Thank them, kiss them, hug them, remind them how much they mean to you, okay? All right, so now we're going to divert a little from the program. This is not something that's on your program and isn't expected, but we did survey the teachers and we want to honor a couple of our staff members. So Ms. Poot, if you'll join me.
So it gives me the honor to give this award to a staff member who has maybe sent some remind messages and who has also reached out via phone call, made some extra time with all of our students and with our staff as well. Was here yesterday preparing for this event. Miss Vanessa Reese, if you can come join us to the stage. So she also supports a fellow faculty. We have some of them here for this 12 p.m. Ceremony as well. And we want to share this also to an assistant, an inclusion assistant for this year. She's not here present, but we want Ms. Reese to hand off this wonderful plaque that we've created for them. It's a little bit of something to acknowledge them. We're giving out a second award to Rosa Fernandez, who is an inclusion assistant. If we could get a round of applause for her too. I know she's not here.
Let's see. Now we get to the good stuff. So we'll be receiving our certificates in a little bit. Now, you're not technically receiving your certificate. Certificate cover is what we'll be handing out. So as we know, students on the right, head over to the right of the stage, come through. Students on the left will go to the left and come through around this way. But you will receive your cover today and your certificate later this week. Understood? Yes? All right, I think you're all awake. So before we get to that good stuff, I have to say some official words. Ahora los certificados se van a entregar. Técnicamente no son los certificados, se los entregamos la próxima semana, pero va a representar ellos recibiendo su certificado oficialmente de que graduaron. So in conjunction with the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff, it is with great pleasure that we confer the diplomas to graduates from the class of 2021 for successfully completing the course of study prescribed by the Board of Trustees and the faculty of the PUC CALS Charter Middle School. So now it's official. So let's get our certificates. Right. Stand up. Yes. Right side, please stand up.
Our first graduate is Abriana Elise Arce. Our second graduate is Giovanni Beltran. He's not present here today, but he was also one of the students that graduated. Our next student is Jacqueline Benito Alvarez. Ajara Briceño. Alberto Casillas. Juan Antonio Chávez. Our next student is Ileana Cruz Parra. Aileen González. Sofía González. Daniela Iliana Guardado. Jaica Gutiérrez. Brandon Hernández. Where's your brother at? Brian Hernandez. Israel Lomeli. Madison Ray Ramos. Jewel Patel. Congrats. Josefa Ramirez. Aldo Santiago. Jonathan Sepúlveda Guerra. Anaí Terrones. Dalaila Torres. Leonardo Vázquez. Oscar Junior Ventura. Alexander Zacarías.
Before our teachers sit down and our staff, antes que se tomen su asiento los maestros y todos los que trabajan aquí en la escuela, si me hacen el favor de reconocerlos y darles un grande aplauso. Please applaud for our staff and our teachers. This is not possible without them. In 20 plus years of doing this, I won't tell you how many more the plus is. I've never worked with such an amazing, focused and dedicated staff to these students, so definitely appreciate them and hope we keep them for a long, long time. Do you guys agree? What? Oh, okay, guys. That's more than they talk on Zoom, so we're good. Thank you. So the last thing to do is your tassel to make it official, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present the CALS Middle School graduating class of 2021. Scholars, you may change your tassel from your right side to your left side. There you go. Congratulations, it's official. All right. And in closing, again, thank you. I don't know how many different ways we can say that. I just know Spanish and English, and gracias doesn't seem like enough. But I want to leave you guys with one thought. Today, you accomplished something, but it's not the end of anything. It's not even the beginning of the end. It's just the end of the beginning. You're just getting started. So we expect great things from you, and that you celebrate today with your families and enjoy it, and know that there's more to come. Congratulations.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and
All right,
memories.
now that we've had our